and welcome back. Hi, I'm Veronica and today I'm gonna show you a cute Santa canvas sign. I actually did this video like a first video ever on YouTube and completely forgot about it. So here it is. Hope you like it. Let's get started. Well, I have chosen this canvas board for €1. It was a cheap one. It doesn't matter, we make it look good. Then I chose this paper. Actually it is a paper for scrapbooking, but I am using it for this project. When you use paper for decoupage, actually you are supposed to make it wet. I didn't. I just applied lots of decoupage glue and it worked also perfectly. I cut out the paper into smaller pieces and glue it onto the canvas. As said before, use good amount of glue under the paper and over the paper, or you just wet your paper with water before applying it onto your project. Of course, make sure there is no excess glue on your project because that will dry out white, not clear. So let it dry and let's get it painted. I use these paints, but you can use whatever paints for your project. You are asking yourself, why is she painting it when there is full canvas board with paper on? Let's see. I have put in the paint between those cut out pieces. So the paint is going between the cut out pieces. I have just applying a little bit of paint, then use some water spray to make it run inside the crease. Any excess is wiped off with wet towel, then I use heat gun to dry it off. I repeat this step with the other paints I have chosen as well. After it was dry, I used glossy varnish to seal it all. Then I use some stencils to put some cute design on the board or canvas sign itself. I use relief paste from Condense. Of course, you can use whatever paste you have for your project. Of course, also you can choose to do it with paints as well. So I put on a little saying and some of the snowflakes onto the canvas sign as well, and after applying, just let it dry. And don't forget to clean your stencil after it. Believe me, many times I didn't and my stencils got ruined. After drying, I applied a little bit of spray paints onto the snowflakes and the saying, and then wipe off any excess with wet towel and let it dry. I repeated this process, I think, with 3 different shades of spray paints and some paints as well. Let it all dry or carefully dry it off with heat gun. With a little bit of paint and water, I applied small cute dots onto the design as well. After, let it dry good. Also, you can use your heat gun for this, but make sure you don't ruin your design with heat gun, because heat gun is really hot. Then again, I seal it all again with varnish. So here are few molds you can put on your canvas sign. I chose a big Santa head for this project with some air drying clay. By the way, all material will be put in the description below. If I cannot find the exact same material I use, I will be putting something similar into the description, so don't forget to check it as well. Then go ahead and glue the Santa head onto the canvas. I've used my trusted express glue from Pentard to do this. Oh, by the way, if you like this project and wanna see more, please do subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. Another mold I use for this project is with pine cones. Also glue it on with my trusted express glue, and then I let it all dry before painting, because I don't like to paint my design when it's still wet, because I can ruin it. Here are the paints I chose for it. Of course, again, you can choose your paints which suits better your project. And now let's paint it all. After drying, I again seal it with matte varnish, and before the varnish was dry, I applied a little bit of glitter onto my design. Of course, the glitter step is fully optional and you don't have to do it. Then I applied a little bit of wax paste onto the design as well. Also, this step is fully optional and you don't have to do it, and you can say your project is finished. I do like to apply my wax paste onto my projects. Apply a little bit of wax paste here and there. My tip is use gloves for this project because it can get messy. The very last step of this project for me was to apply a little bit of glitter spray onto it. Make sure you are outside for this. And this is gold glitter spray. And here it is all finished. My very first really YouTube video I ever shoot, so I hope you like it. Please do give me a thumbs up if you did. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time with another video. If you want to see something special, let me know in the comments and I will see what I can do. Until next time, bye.